Well folks, the other day I woke up bright and early, prepared to watch one of the most historic moments in spaceflight history. These astronauts have not left Pad 39A in almost a decade, and that launch was Wednesday. I waited 3 hours, probably even a little bit more than that. I listened to Tim Dodd, the everyday astronaut, talk about anything, and in the end, the launch was scrubbed.
3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Atlantis.
Hey guys, I just want to give a quick heads up. I was recording this at a not prime time, so there's a lot of background noises in this video. There's a lot of cuts because there was a lot of things that were just not going correct, but I needed to film this video today because it needs to come out before the actual Demo-2 launch happens, so I hope you can just enjoy. There will be better quality videos that are better scripted, that are made in more time with a little bit more accuracy in the future, definitely. So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe because there will be better content coming to you. Thank you for watching, and let's get into the video. Hello everyone, I am Rocket Girl, and like I was saying earlier, I woke up bright and early the other day to watch this historic launch through a live stream. Of course, I tuned into the Everyday Astronaut. That is where you can get your best live stream content on the market. Hours upon hours were spent eagerly waiting, and as you were waiting, you could see the terrible storm clouds coming in, but you know, you just had to hope that hopefully everything would turn out okay. Unfortunately, after all that time, the mission was scrubbed due to unfavorable weather. I think there was a lightning violation, if I remember. The two amazing astronauts' names who were prepared to make history yesterday is Bob Behnken and Doug Hurley. And just for a fun fact, Doug Hurley was one of the last astronauts to launch off of that exact pad on the very last space shuttle mission in 2011. And I think that's really cool. The crew of two were supposed to launch off of the Falcon 9 rocket in the Dragon capsule at around 4:33 EST. Unfortunately, at about T-minus 17 minutes, the flight was scrubbed because of unfavorable weather. I think it was a lightning violation, if I remember it correctly. The weather was not looking the best, and everyone just had their fingers crossed that the clouds would be able to just get out of the way and the lightning would stop in time for the launch to proceed, but unfortunately, that just wasn't going to happen. Now, you may be wondering, but Rocket Girl, didn't the weather director say that even if they had 10 minutes to wait, it would be a go? Why do we have to wait till Saturday? But I'll try to tell you why. See, this Demo-2 launch and the Falcon 9 has an instantaneous launch window. See, the Falcon 9 rocket's Merlin engines uses a rocket-grade kerosene and a deep cryo-liquid oxygen, or just LOX. Now, the LOX that they use is very similar to any other rocket that may use this propellant, except SpaceX super chills their fuel temperature gets down all the way to 340.6 Fahrenheit, or 206.6 Celsius. Having a colder propellant means it gets denser, so you can fit more fuel into the and make a more efficient and more powerful rocket. But there's a reason this method of fueling is not used often. Keeping the super chilled LOX at an appropriate temperature from the moment you fuel the rocket to the launch is very, very difficult. See, when super chilled propellant temperature rises, it doesn't just become gaseous. It actually expands and can totally affect the overall performance of the rocket in very negative ways. That's why SpaceX actually starts fueling the rocket at T-minus 35 minutes. Once you start fueling the rocket, you cannot go back. Or, like I said, it could affect the overall performance of the rocket and lose so much efficiency. It could even possibly endanger the astronauts' lives, and we do not want that. So, that explains why the launch didn't happen on Wednesday, but why couldn't they have just rescheduled it for the next day? Well, Saturday is the next day that the ISS's trajectory will be aligned with the Kennedy Space Center and Pad 39A. See, matching orbits between the Kennedy Space Center and the ISS when they're not properly aligned calls for a dog-leg maneuver, which basically means the rocket has to take an indirect path into orbit and waste delta V. Precious rocket juice. Basically, launching on a day when the big floaty billion-dollar marshmallow is not over top of your super cold pointy fire stick, you lose efficiency. And now, for the weather. Weather for Saturday is looking fairly good. If anyone watching is nervous about Tropical Storm Bertha, don't be. At the end of the day on Thursday, the center of the storm was right on the Great Lakes. Trust me, I experienced it. Over the next 2 days, weather should begin to dissipate around the Kennedy Space Center, though there may be clouds that are still left in the wake of Tropical Storm Bertha, so we just have to keep our fingers crossed that the weather gods are kind to us. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited for this launch? Because I know I am. I will definitely be forcing my family members to watch it with me. I'm so excited to see this amazing rocket. And quickly, I would like to just put out into the world that I am so proud and excited of Doug Hurley and Bob Behnken, two amazing American astronauts. They're going to do amazing, everything is going to be amazing, and I can't wait to see SpaceX make history again. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Rocket Girl, and I'm gonna zoom out of here.